Hello everyone, this is Nisarg Khatri, aka Roman Gaming. Before I tell you how to complete this particular chapter of the story mode, you need to know about this unwritten rule. This rule applies to every single story chapter and for every single hero as well. These are the top 2 talent of all time. If you get one of these, you have to select it. The first one is Phoenix Sigil. It says if you take a lethal blow, meaning if you die, you will get an extra life with full health bar. The second one is 9 lives. In 9 lives, if you die, you will get an extra life but with very low health. It may seem very less, but it's not, because you can do this 9 times. You can die 9 times and you will get an extra life 9 times. Of course with a low health, but 9 times. You can choose whichever fits better in your gameplay. If you ask me, my personal favorite is Phoenix Sigil. If I play 100 boss fights with Phoenix Sigil, I would win 100 times. But if I am facing the Helga boss, I prefer 9 lives because the damage of her lights is constant and ridiculous. And if you are wondering why these two are the top 2, the reason is simple. When you fight the boss, sometimes during a particular phase, they are invincible, and sometimes they are even eternal. You cannot damage them, but they can take you out in less than 5 seconds if you are not able to dodge their attacks. Okay, so let's get into the action and I'll show you how to complete this chapter. Round 6 is the round of the mini boss. The mini boss is the same as any other enemy you fight in the round 1 to 5 and 7 to 11. The only thing that is different about him is that he has 1 or 2 extra talent and some annoying shadow ability, but nothing too powerful. Round 12, the boss fight with the Shang. Round 12 begins with the phase 1. Let me explain you what I mean when I say phase 1. The phase 1 is as soon as the round begins, immediately the Shang enters his shadow form and starts using all 4 of his shadow abilities non-stop and for infinite times. The only way you can get him out of his shadow form is by putting a certain amount of damage on him. And this is where the players make the most common mistake of playing defensive. Remember, phase 1 is all about offense is the best defense. If you choose to play defensive, he will bully you, and let me show you how. Thanks to Phoenix Sigil, I had an extra life, otherwise I was dead by now. That's why you cannot play defensive in phase 1. Now I'll tell you how you should actually begin the round 12 over phase 1. As the round begins, you need only one successful hit, because when your attack gets connected, the Shang will get interrupted, and that interruption is more than enough to get on him and corner him. While he is in the corner, don't give him a single chance to use his shadow ability. Don't even let him breathe. Go full on offensive mode. Watch, there are two cuts on his health bar. These two cuts are the phase 2 and 3. When his health goes down below the cut, he will disappear. Then he will reappear in the air where he is concentrating on something. Now your task is to interrupt him 3 times. And during this whole phase, the floor can damage you. It will damage you right after it glows like this. And remember, he will take damage when you interrupt him for the 3rd time. So always use your most powerful attack when you are going to interrupt him for the 3rd time.
Please stop.